Hey everyone, just coming off a win at the St. Johns River, and for those of you that watched, you got to see me in my element. You got to see me fishing my style fishing, the way I love to fish, the way I grew up fishing. But a piece of equipment that I don't think I could do without is my 10-foot Raptors. You know, I am known predominantly as a shallow water guy. A lot of shallow water guys run 8-foot Raptors. I switched to 10-footers a couple years ago, and I'll never go back to 8s. You know, there's always kind of been that little bit of depth water where the 8s just weren't long enough, and the 10-footers fit that bill perfectly. You know, there's a lot of scenarios where the Raptors come into play. You know, I'm known for picking apart a piece of cover. I'm known for flipping docks and laydowns and things like that. If there's 9 or 10 fish in that tree, I want to try to catch every single one of them. So when I approach a piece of cover, I can put those Raptors down and I can work on it. The other thing that's very important to me is I want to catch every fish. As you can see, obviously we're here in a canal, and I'd be fishing along through here. And as soon as I get a bite and get that fish in the boat, I'll put those Raptors down. Okay, what that does, it stops me exactly where I'm at, allows me to get back here, cull, weigh the fish, do whatever I need to do. When I stand back up, I'm right where I left off. The wind's not blowing me down the canal, blowing me into a tree or a stump, and potentially ruining extra bite that I may get. You know, a couple of the key features of the Raptors that I think are very important is that when I put these poles down, they have so much holding power that they'll actually lift the back of the boat up, okay? They also have a mode in there that senses how hard the bottom is or how soft the bottom is, and what that does is holds you in place but prevents you from getting stuck. You know, we hate it when our poles get stuck down in the mud. With that monitoring and sensoring, it can adjust so you don't get stuck. You know, one of the huge benefits of running Minn Kota and Humminbird products is the one boat network. And what that means is you have the ability to link everything in your boat, your Raptors, your Quest, your electronics, and basically right here in front of me, I could operate everything in this boat if I wanted to, okay? But what I really like about that one boat network, especially with my Quest and my Raptors, because obviously everyone knows that I use my Raptors a tremendous amount of time, I have the ability to link them Raptors to the stomp switch that is built into the foot pedal of my trolling motor. So right there at my foot pedal, I can just double tap, put the Raptors down, single tap, put the Raptors up. Like I said, the one boat network gives you the ability to make your life on the water a lot simpler.